Hi, welcome to the fourth week of September already. Can you believe it? This week we are going to continue our study in the Bible in Genesis, and we are going to be talking about the flood and Noah. So we're really going to be concentrating on the big catastrophe that occurred with this flood and about God's promises. So when you first come into your room, we're first going to talk about the special instructions that Noah was given by God. So we're going to do that with an activity. You're going to have 15 cups in your room along with 5 plates, and you are going to give specific instructions. You're going to let the kids try this once at a time. They each have 1 minute to try it, and you're going to give them specific instructions. So what they basically have to do is take 1 cup, put a paper plate on it, then 2 cups on top of that, and a paper plate on that, then 3 cups on top of that, right? So they just have to make this kind of inverted tower out of these paper plates and the cups, and they can't keep the cups stacked inside each other. It's all written out in your curriculum, but they're going to do that, and we're going to just talk about God's very specific instructions that he gave Noah. That's going to segue us right into our story time, where we're going to be talking about Noah and threading this part of the Bible into what points to Jesus coming. So really we're going to be talking about this huge catastrophe that happened. Oftentimes we act like Noah's Ark is so cute, and we make fluffy pillows and cute little baby toys out of it and stuff, but gosh, it was really horrible. The earth had turned so rotten and awful. Nobody had anything good in their hearts anymore, and God said, that's it, I'm done. I'm wiping it all out. We're starting over. So he chose Noah, who was a righteous man, and had him and his family to really start completely over with all the animals as well. So we're going to be really concentrating on that. We're going to be talking about how God made a promise to Noah with the rainbow, and then we're going to talk about God's promise about the Redeemer. We're really taking this story and showing how it points to Jesus still. So that's what we're doing this month, and always for the rest of this year. We're really threading all of our stories and all of the Bible towards Jesus and pointing the kids towards Jesus. So after your story, of course, you'll have your worship and offering, you have your blessing, it's all written out, and then you will have a little craft in your room. So each of the kids will have a coloring sheet. It has the verse written on it, because as you know, I have done a new verse each week that's really pointing to the story. It's really going to help the kids solidify their understanding of what was in that story. So each week there's a different verse for them to learn, and so we have a coloring sheet for them to do. It's a little Noah's Ark, and they can color it. They can draw themselves on it. They can draw Noah and his family on it. They can draw the animals. They can do whatever they want, but it's a coloring sheet that they'll get to take home with them. And then if you have some more time after class, because we are just doing a coloring sheet, if you'd like to just pull the kids aside and really start praying, you can take out those prayer notebooks again and look and see what they've been praying for in the past and see how God's answered those prayers, and really get to know those kiddos again. And like always, it's so important to have fellowship with these kids so that they feel important, makes them feel wanted and loved, and helps them to come back each week to learn more about Jesus. So thank you so much. If you're getting ready for next week's going to be the Tower of Babel, so we're going to continue on in Genesis. But happy teaching. I hope that you have a great time preparing this lesson. I know a lot of us have taught Noah's Ark before, but maybe look at it a different way. Read it with different eyes. We're really taking a lot out of the scripture. We're pretty much reading straight from the Bible all the way through, and then just stopping intermittently to to explain some of the things that we're reading. So have a great time preparing this lesson, and have a happy week.